Johnny, I think, has always played very unique characters, and I think he's always, in pretty much every film he's done, he's likable. There's something very likable about him. He's a nice person, and I think that kindness and that fun comes across in anything he does.
If you follow Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's story, you probably know that Amber Heard is being exposed for lying about allegations of her ex-husband Johnny Depp being abusive. And now that everyone is starting to see the truth that Amber Heard was the abusive one all along, people have started going back to find the signs they missed and even look for people who tried to warn Depp about Amber. But who saw Amber's true colors early on? I'll let you know throughout this video.
I'm sorry.
What for?
Among the people who warned Depp against getting into a relationship with Amber Heard was Hollywood star Angelina Jolie.
That's somewhat disappointing. I would rather you be a man who did exactly as he pleased.
Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie are both massive names in Hollywood, with each one having starred in countless films. The two celebrities have known each other for years and even starred together in a film called The Tourist in 2010. The film was not a big hit, but working with Depp had always been a dream for Angelina, who had been so happy to take the role, saying that she thought he was the coolest thing for years. Angelina went on to say, "I practically grew up with him and had such a crush on him in Edward Scissorhands."
I met with him at a hotel and said, "Did you like the material?" And he said yes, and I came screaming back to Brad and said, "He really liked it. I think he might do."
In Andrew Morton's book, Angelina, an unauthorized biography, there's a passage about how Jolie was smitten with Depp back in his Edward Scissorhands days. The book noted Angie was smitten with the actor Johnny Depp, who played Edward, an isolated figure with scissors for hands who lives in an attic and falls for the teenage daughter of a suburban family. The movie's themes of alienation and self-discovery spoke to the angst-ridden Angie. Depp has also described Angelina as being an enchantress and a walking poem.
She's kind of a walking poem, Angelina, you know. She's this perfect beauty.
But at the very same time, very deep, very smart, very quick, very clever, and very funny. She also has a very perverse sense of humor. "Yeah, she's great fun," Depp said. Many of their fans were eager to see the obnoxiously attractive stars date, but unfortunately for them, Depp and Angelina kept their relationship platonic. However, Depp did get into a relationship with another co-star in one of the films he starred in. Depp met Amber Heard during the filming of The Rum Diary, and the two stars hit it off almost immediately. This relationship led to their one-year marriage, which ended up causing Depp so much trouble. It was May 2016 when Amber filed for a divorce, which was accompanied by a restraining order against Depp. When getting the restraining order, Amber claimed that Depp had been abusive during their relationship, and at the time of filing for the divorce, he had thrown his phone at her, leaving her with bruises. Depp denied all the accusations made by Amber and claimed that she was attempting to secure a premature financial resolution by alleging abuse. In August 2016, a $7 million settlement was reached and Heard received the money, which she pledged to donate to charity. Amber later on decided to continue the battle in December 2018 when she wrote an op-ed piece for The Washington Post saying that she was abused. Depp's name was not mentioned anywhere in the op-ed, but it was not hard to figure out who Amber was referring to, and ever since that article, Johnny Depp became the object of public hate and many people stopped associating with him. He even lost some of his roles in major films. This then led to Depp suing Heard for $50 million for defamation over the article. In the suit, Depp claimed that Heard is not a victim of domestic abuse. She is a perpetrator and that her allegations were part of an elaborate hoax to generate positive publicity. This suit is still going on in the US, and over time, evidence has been produced to prove that Heard was the real perpetrator. These allegations made by Amber also led to an article being published by The Sun, which labeled Depp a WB. This article added fuel to the fire, which was already consuming his career, and after suing the publisher and taking them to court, Johnny Depp ended up losing the court battle. A lot went down in Depp's life, and to think that some of his close friends had warned him against being with Amber Heard. Angelina Jolie, who, if you'll remember, is one of the people who warned Depp, recently opened an Instagram account that had already received over 10 million followers in just 1 week. But despite them being longtime friends, Depp is yet to follow the Hollywood star. Could it be because he's ashamed for not listening to her warning about Amber before? According to reports, Angelina had warned Depp about Amber Heard and showed her dislike towards the Aquaman star. This happened during the promotion of the film The Tourist, which both Angelina and Depp starred in back in 2010, as I mentioned before. A 2014 report from the National Enquirer went on to reveal that Angelina wasn't fond of Amber since the very beginning of her relationship with Depp. In fact, a close friend to the actress revealed that Angelina had pleaded with Depp to get a prenuptial agreement before the wedding. The source added that Angelina is worried Depp is going through a midlife crisis and has become enchanted with the much younger actress. Angelina might be right about Johnny's midlife crisis, since after his rough breakup with Amber, he proceeded to date Russian dancer and choreographer Polina Glenn, who is 30 years younger than him. Depp even considered marrying her, but Polina was scared about the age gap, and after some time together, she ended the relationship. Angelina was just one of the many people who tried to warn Depp about Amber Heard. Another celebrity who warned Depp was Vanessa Paradis. Vanessa is the ex-girlfriend of Johnny Depp and the mother of his 2 children. She and Depp had been together for 14 years before Depp ended their relationship to be with Amber. When the two broke up, it was clear that Vanessa did not support Depp's decision to be with Amber, but she continued to have a close relationship with him. Years after Depp and Amber's failed marriage, Vanessa was summoned to the trial concerning the father of her children and Amber, where she said, "I've known Johnny for more than 25 years. We've been partners for 14 years and we raised our 2 children together. Through all these years, I've known Johnny to be a kind, attentive, generous, and non-violent person and father." And concerning the abuse allegations, Vanessa defended Johnny by saying that he was never abusive towards her. Vanessa also said that she was aware of these allegations, which Amber Heard has publicly accused Depp of for more than 4 years now, but insisted that those accusations were inconsistent with the true Johnny she knew. Paradis also said that she never experienced violence or physical abuse from Johnny. She also acknowledged that these accusations had caused harm to Depp's career. Winona Ryder is also another person who tried to warn us about Amber Heard. Winona was engaged to Johnny Depp in the 1990s for a 4-year period. During this time, Winona claimed that Johnny was a loving man and that she even considered him her best friend. She defended Johnny during his court trial with Amber and called out her accusations as false. In her statement, she said, "I knew Johnny very well years ago. We were together as a couple for 4 years, and I counted him as my best friend and as close to me as family. I count our relationship as one of the most significant relationships of my life." Winona went on to say that Amber's experience with Johnny Depp is so wildly different from her own, and that she was shocked, confused, and upset when she heard the allegations. Johnny Depp received so many warnings and signs from his closest friends who tried to warn him against dating and marrying Amber. But maybe he actually was in a midlife crisis, just like Angelina said. Maybe the only way he could feel better was by being with someone way younger than him. I would love to know what you think about this. Was Depp experiencing a midlife crisis, or was he truly in love with Amber Heard? Let us know in the comments section below. And as always, thanks for watching.